So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the weekly movie hunt. Well, actually, we're going to do things a little bit different. This week, we're going to call it the weekly movie and pop culture hunt. What do I mean by that? Well, we're going to look at a lot of different things here. There's not a lot of movies out in stores right now. I don't want to bore you with that, but we're going to talk about everything else pop culture. We're going to talk about some toys, some movie releases, and then, yeah, at the end, I will show you the haul of things I picked up this week. There'll be chapters if you want to skip over all the other stuff. Go to the end and you can see the haul. So what are we waiting for? Let's get into it. Let's go.
Forward, march! A hunting we will go.
Hallelujah.
A hunting we will go.
Yeah, man.
So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the JeffMan316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. I'm your host, as always, JeffMan316. As it says on the sign there, this isn't JeffMan316 Live. This is a recorded movie and pop culture hunt. Like I said, we're going to go into some stores. I'm going to show you a few little things. We're going to go online and look at several sites. And then after the end of all that, I'll show you the haul of things that I picked up. Like I said, there'll be chapters in the description down below. If you don't want to watch all the segments, you can watch that. So it's more like a pop culture report slash hunt. We're going to talk about a lot of different things here. Might actually do a couple of trailer reactions as well. So let's get into the hunt. One of the first things I'm going to do is we're going to go into the stores like we normally do. I'm going to put some footage up here that I recorded when I was in stores. There's not a lot, so don't worry. You obviously probably know this is a pretty dead week as far as movies go. So we're going to head into Walmart first. So on the main movie rack, you saw the empty spots for Thanksgiving Blu-ray and DVD. They do have Silent Night and the wall card still there. But as far as looking at this main rack, it looks pretty dead. It's mostly empty. There's not a lot there. But we'll go on over to the side. And this Walmart has a ton of TV stuff. So I wanted to show you some other options. They got their Walking Dead set for $135. They got all these Yellowstone and 1923s and all that Game of Thrones, Sons of Anarchy, Sopranos, Breaking Bad, The Flash, Tulsa King, um, Andy Griffith Show, Hogan's Heroes for it looks like for 40, Barney Miller for 40. Night Court still 80. I'm not interested in buying that at that price. You want to talk about expensive? Gunsmoke down here for $200. I guess you do get a lot in there. So let's go over to this other little section. They don't have much. You see that Sailor Moon and Justice League up there, Sharknado and Puppet Man we saw last week. Here's at least one new movie that we didn't see. Into the Abyss. It's got a nice cover. I like that artwork. I don't know those actors on it, but oh well. They came from the sky. We weren't ready. Looks pretty bland. It's a Shout Studios release, so that's $12.96. Your Lucky Day's still there for $15. They got this Swordsman, the Flying Swordsman's $12.96. This Exorcist for $10. You guys said a YouTuber made that some comments and that I should pick it up. It was pretty decent. There's nothing else really to get, so maybe this is a week that I do pick that up. Not a lot else here. So yeah, the next store, we are going to go into Target. I'm going to stop by the toy section first because there's some sales. So the first section that we hit is the wrestling figures. For $19.54, they got these legends. You can get Andre the Giant. That's kind of cool. Nobody else there. They got this Ultimate, oops, if I didn't drop it, Ultimate Edition Ultimate Warrior for $28. That's $5 off. I think that skin tone is terrible. Looks too dark to me.
You blew it!
I like that little duster coat, though. Hulk Hogan is the other legend they had. They've got these WrestleMania figures. John Cena. The Rock. Did you guys catch the press conference with The Rock slapping the taste out of Cody's mouth?
Poontang your ass on out of here.
They do have this classic cage ring on sale as well. Not much else in this section. We'll go over to the Marvel / DC section. They got these Fright features, real Ghostbusters figures, and an Ecto 1 with an Ecto Stretch Tech Slimer in there. So I think that's from the new movie. That's not using those retro figures. I think it's from that line of figures up there. But here's the retro figures on those cool 80s or 90s, whenever they came out, style cards of Peter Venkman and Gruesome Twosome. That's the ghost. And look at this one, Egon Spengler and the sore throat ghost. That's kind of weird, but yeah, I like the style of those. Then over here they got some Marvel stuff. Spider-Man No Way Home. They only got the one figure, but they got some of these Marvel Legends. They're $25, man. I think they're too much for the little bit of accessories you get.
That's too fucking high!
There's an Iron Man Mark II, Spider-Man, Tom Holland. That's a good face scan. And then they've got Captain America. So not much else over here. So I will stop by the movie section next. They've got that Trolls display stand in the middle. But over here, there's not a lot. Look, they got a lone copy of Thanksgiving up here. Where's everything else at? The Holdovers is here. They $15 for the DVD and $20 for the Blu-ray. But hold off if you really like that movie. There's a 4K that's getting ready to come out. I hate that they do that later, but if you are looking for stuff, it's buy one get one 50% off. In Target this week, maybe it's a good time to pick up some of that anime stuff that's exclusive to Target. Somebody put their cologne over here. It doesn't look like there's a lot else here, so I guess you can get books there, or you can get some of this vinyl. If you're into that kind of stuff, buy one get one 50% off. So before we leave, we're gonna head out to the NECA section behind the movies. I thought this was cool. They got this Wednesday Adam Toonie Terrors. I love the Toonie Terrors figures. Do you guys like those? Other than Wednesday Adams, they also had this Tarman from Return of the Living Dead. I love Return of the Living Dead. That figure's probably got some skinny legs. Is there a stand in there? It looks like it is. So that might be kind of cool. Tarman. And then the back has got like a background you could use. What about that Wednesday Adams? Did that have a display stand? That's not a bad looking figure, doesn't it? Those things don't stand up well. That's why I always look at those. So I don't think they got much else in here. What else they got? Oh, wait a minute. This was like a Puppet Master set that I don't have. 6-shooter and Jester. So maybe we'll have to look at this. Let me see if I can get it open with one hand here. I love how they put more than one in there. It's because they make it worth the value since they don't have, the figures aren't very large. They got the Nun, some Predator stuff, the Thing, just the normal stuff. I didn't see anything else new in here. So that's going to about do it with Target. So what I wanted to do is before we close out this section and go online is I wanted to show you Walmart did have a couple things. I'm going to throw some photos up on the screen here. There's some cool things that people are finding in Walmart. There's these things called 3 Deep. It's like it's a 3D display. This one has got Friday 13th Part 3 and It. And let me find a better picture of this. So that's kind of cool. It's like back in the day, I've got a Friday the 13th and a Jaws 3D poster there. But they also have Jurassic Park, Lion King, and Disney's Nightmare Before Christmas. So those are cool. But not just those. They also have these things here, which are called Nooks. And I thought that was kind of neat because I don't know whether it's like a bookshelf or, book holders or whatever. It looks like you got Jurassic Park, It, the new It, and then you got Chucky there. So both types of sets come with a Fandango at home movie rental as well. So I don't know. The other thing I wanted to mention about Walmart is, you guys, have you seen, how they're going to have a lot of exclusive Walmart Steelbooks in there? But I'm a little concerned. One, we did find the Walk Hard Steelbook, but we didn't find Silent Night. I'm not saying I would have bought it, but it would have been nice to see it. But some of the new steel books that they're going to have is this Stallone's First Blood, and I think they're going to do one with the last movie as well, and then also this one for Red. My concern is those look like they're going to be priced between $35 and $40, and that is way too much for a Walmart exclusive steel books. They should be a little less than that. So that was what I wanted to show you about Walmart. So we normally would have went into Best Buy. Obviously Best Buy, doesn't have new movies anymore, but they did have some. People are finding some decent sales on 4K Steelbooks. So I wanted to mention that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my web browser and I'm going to share that screen for you. So if you look here, already at the top, you can get the Expendables 4. This is the best-selling item. It's the 4K. It's $18.99. You've got Two Guns, the 4K Steelbook for $9.99. Creed 3 is $9.99. Thor: Love and Thunder and Black Panther are $9.99. Then you've got Green Lantern, Beware My Power animated movie. You've got Ender's Game is $12.99. I bought that. Was it 2 weeks ago? Shazam: Fury of the Gods is $9.99. Now I don't know why Gran Turismo is still popular, but that's $37.99. But like this Mortal Kombat Legends, Snowblind is $9.99. Steelbook for that. Some people are finding The Exorcist Believer, the new one, the Steelbook for $9.99. There are some of the ones I've already mentioned. Meg 2, Halloween Ends. There's that Green Lantern. The Flash, Encanto, Mortal Kombat Legends, Battle of the Realms. And if you remember, I opened this on the channel. The Halloween trilogy, which is Halloween, Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends, $19.99. It's obviously not available, and it says it's unavailable nearby, but there are some people that are finding this thing. I saw some pictures in a Facebook group. They're finding it in stores for $19.99. So I thought that was a great deal. Let me stop sharing that. So there's a couple other things that were going to be on sale online, and I'm going to show you. There's one sale going on in particular that I thought was cool, and it's the full moon sale. And one of you guys was talking to me about that, and I'm probably going to pick up a couple things. So let me just show you. I'm not going to dig into this actual sale, but it's Full Moon Sweet Valentine's Day sale, 2/8 through 2/19, up to 50% off on select things. One of the things you can get, it's not 50% off, but they got this new Subspecies set that just came out. And that's the only way you can get Subspecies 4 on Blu-ray. But if you look at the Blu-rays, just to give you an example, a lot of them are $8 to $11. Like Castle Freak, the original of Barbara Crampton, is only $8.48. You can get all, a bunch of the Puppet Master stuff, the Doll Man stuff. Sorry, I hit something in my eye. The Evil Bong movies. They've got the box sets on sale too. You can get the Evil Bong set for half price. There's some older stuff in here like Famous TNA, that's got Diana Prince from Joe Bob. Hideous, Head of the Family. Some of that cheap stuff, I might get a couple movies that I've been holding off on. Like I said, you can get all the Puppet Master movies, all the demonic toys. I think that Prehysteria is a movie I was thinking about getting. So I won't bore you with all that. They're remote. I was thinking about getting that. Shrunken Heads. So yeah, don't let the full moon sale go by. Okay, before we get into the haul portion of the video, I wanted to let you guys know, check out my video that I posted about my YouTube hitting me with some a warning saying that I was being intimidating for the post I did about The Rock and Cody Rhodes in the WWE. What do you guys think of that? Did you see the press conference? Did you see The Rock slap the taste out of Cody Rhodes' mouth? That should be fairly interesting. So good to see that. And looks like right now Rob Zombie's 31 is winning the poll, which would be the movie that we would do on the watch along for Jeffman 316 Live there on Sunday night. We'll do that after the Super Bowl if the Super Bowl runs over. I'll go live and then we'll just watch the movie afterwards. But there's a couple things that I thought was cool that came out this week. There were some movie trailers. Now I'm going to try to show one of these, and if I end up getting hit with a copyright strike, I'll edit it out. But the first one, I'm not going to show the whole trailer because I do get hit with copyright stuff from some of these bigger companies. But just to show, there was a trailer for A Quiet Place 3, which is basically A Quiet Place Day 1, which it started with some random clips from the original movies, and it basically goes back to the first day of what happens. And during that, you see like the original um, aliens landing. You see the people looking up, and as you can see, I'm falling. Like I said, I'm not going to show a lot of this footage because I'm afraid they'll hit me. But the trailer to me looks good. Um, I don't think it's going to be great. A lot of people are saying how great they think it's going to be. To me, certain aspects of the trailer make this movie look like a combination of Cloverfield and maybe like War of the Worlds. and then you mix in obviously the sound stuff from A Quiet Place. But I know that the actors there, that's some pretty good. It's got some pretty good actors in it, so I'll probably want to go see it. But A Quiet Place day one, I'm not probably going to go see that in the theaters day one. Ironic enough. All right, so there's another movie that I want to talk about, and I am going to try to show this trailer and we can talk about it. It's for Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2. So let me add that to it, and I'll have this playing and we'll watch it.
Begin. I'm going to take you back.
So yeah, that to me, that's Christopher Robin, I think, played by a different actor. He's thinking back to what happened to him in the past.
Good, I think.
Do you recall?
Hopefully they won't hit me with a copyright strike. I'll let this play.
Focus. What is happening?
This was the day Billy was taken.
So, a child taken, that's kind of like, I'm assuming that's the new look Pooh there.
But didn't stay buried.
Obviously, you can see the special effects are upgraded. Pooh's a lot skinnier. We said that's Tigger, from what I can understand. He looks pretty badass.
This horror to rise up.
So it looks like in this section,
There's someone setting
got a little bit of gore there.
massacre.
I'm not exactly liking the look of Pooh. I wish he looked a little bit rounder face, a little bit fatter. I guess because he's been out there and, you know, hadn't had enough to hear. Said they did this. It looks like they're coming after him. And he's speaking this time? So that, to me, that's Al. There's Pooh. His eyes. Looks a little better than ripping somebody's head off with that weapon, that trap he is. I'm assuming that figure that was jumping there. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2. So what do you guys think of that? Cool. We got a flaming chainsaw there. I thought that was pretty awesome. So, well, what's your initial reaction of that? Did you watch that trailer? My only concern is how is it going to hook into the other one? It's a different actor, and it didn't seem to make any connection to the original. I know a lot of people didn't like the original. It was a $100,000 movie. What did you guys expect? The Pooh, you know, the special effects are obviously a lot better in this one. So hopefully it'll be a little bit better movie. So either way, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Does anybody know when that's coming out? Put some comments down below. So before we get into the haul portion of the video, let's look at Blu-ray.com, the release calendar, and we'll see what actually was coming out this week. So as you can see, we've got McCabe and Mrs. Miller. We've got Funeral Home, which is a horror movie from 1980. A lot of people have been looking forward to. We got Blood Rain 4K. Not a big fan of the Blood Rain movies. Probably won't buy that. The Terminal Man, Witness for the Prosecution. That's a Kino title. The Sting of Death, The Big Country. Another Kino title. Voodoo Passion. Waitress the Musical. Burnt Offerings. An interesting movie that I've watched the trailer for, Candyland. So we'll talk more about that later. A couple more Kino titles, including The Thomas Crown Affair. Some anime stuff. Peacock. Not interested in that. There's that Subspecies movie set that we were talking about from the Full Moon site. But let's get into the haul portion of this video, which is probably what everybody came to see. And I'm going to start out with something special. It's not just going to be a movie. I actually picked up that Puppet Master set, the NECA figure set of Six Shooter and Jester. So here's the packaging. Then here's the box art. I mean, inside art. And like the figures themselves. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I picked that up. And then I'll actually show you some of the movies that I picked up. So speaking of that Candyland, that was one of the movies that I picked up. I thought that looked very interesting. Can I get it? There you go. That's probably better. Let's do it that way. We'll take care of you. it says Candyland follows Remy, a seemingly naive and devout young woman who finds herself cast out of her religious cult. With no place to turn, she immerses herself into the underground world of truck stop sex workers, aka lot lizards. So I'm very interested in seeing that. Speaking of that movie, The Funeral Home, pick that up. This is from Shout. And if you're not aware, this movie was also known by the other title, Cries in the Night. It'll have you screaming for the morning. It's got some isolated score selections, new audio commentary. Dead and Breakfast looks like it's a featurette. TV spots, trailers, original film location footage. A lot of special features on this one. So I've never seen this movie that I know of. Maybe when I watch it, I'll realize I have. But Funeral Home. When I placed an order for a couple things from Orbit DVD, I ordered a used movie that I didn't have. This is the imprint version of Fire in the Sky. I like how they do their used movies. Look, it's got the price sticker on it, but instead of putting it on there, they put it on a sticky note so that it could easily come off so you could not damage your cover. Really looking forward to that. I never picked up the original release of that. I think I've only got it on DVD. Here's one of the movies that I did order. I don't know if I've shown you guys this or not, but this was in my Orbit order. Peepin' Tom. It's the movie we were talking about on the live stream, talking about one of the first slashers. And then we were talking about, was this the first slasher or was Psycho? So I'm very interested in watching that. Obviously, I think this is Region B for the Blu-ray, but yeah, the 4K is obviously region free. So, in Walmart, I did pick up this movie because this was one of you guys recommended, The Exorcists. It's got Doug Bradley in it. We've seen it a couple weeks ago.
The box. You opened it. We came.
But like I said, a couple of you guys recommended it, so I went ahead and picked it up. Hopefully you guys didn't do me wrong. This is a movie that I contributed to the Indiegogo, so I'm looking forward to watching this. Talk about B-movie cheese. Teddy Scare. I'm pretty sure this is the one that Cody Tudor, the one who follows the channel and I talk to a lot. I'm pretty sure this is the one that he said was supposed to be associated with Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, or Winnie the Pooh, I mean. And because they got, it was might have got hit with some copyright stuff or something. So they changed it. It's called Teddy Scare. Cody, if you watch this, let me know if that was the case. It's got commentary trailers. This is an SRS release. It's 83 minutes. So looking forward to watching that. If you'd like me to review that on the channel, let me know. And so this is the movie that I ordered that the other Orbit stuff came in that I was looking forward to getting, Little Darlings. This is number 414 out of 8,000. So really looking forward to this. This is a really nice packaging. Like it's got a thing you pull here and a book comes out. So if you'd like me to unbox and talk about this on the channel, I would. This is a nice release. I haven't watched this movie in years. Another one of you guys has been talking about you couldn't wait for this movie, one of my viewers. And basically based on that, I remembered to order it. So like I said, I got this from Orbit DVD. It stars Tatum O'Neal, Christy McNichol, Armand Asante. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching this again. I haven't seen this thing in forever. 1980. So I was like 9 years old when this came out. It's rated R. I think it's mainly for the contents. It's got audio commentary by the director, alternate scenes with the commentary by the director, an hour-long video interview with the director. Don't Let the Title Fool You, Little Darlings Beyond the Teen Sex Comedy, a video essay, and then other essays. So really looking forward to watching that and revisiting that after all these years. So hopefully you enjoyed this. It was a little bit different the way I did it. Maybe we'll have to do this again like this other weeks, talk about news, talk about other things. Let me know if you would have rather me have done this live. I could have done it live and then chopped it up and put it out there later. But either way, you can let me know by liking the video, like, comment, subscribe, share, as I say down here in the scroll, whatever you want to call it, crawl. You can send me some super chats or super thanks after this airs, or you can hit me with Cash App at JeffMan316 if you'd like to support the channel. I'm probably getting ready to do a Patreon. Let me know if you'd like to support that and some ideas of what we can do there. I really do appreciate you guys. If you are a subscriber, don't forget to hit the notification bell. You'll know when I post new videos. So I love you guys, and until next time, boys and girls, this has been JeffMan316. I'm your pop culture reporter, and I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.
No, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah!